Mic check, mic check. So yeah, let me fix this camera real quick and we'll be ready. I think we good, I think. Oh, I unplugged. That's what happened. I forgot to unplug it. Give me 1 second. Made a mistake and unplugged it today. There we go. Now we can get it popping. Now we can get it popping. At least I think we can. Let's see. Y'all crazy. You know what? This video won't be long, so it may not even need the box today. It may not even need the video. This video gonna be short. We're doing these quarterbacks, and you know it ain't very many. So let's just get on into it. The camera wasn't plugged up. It's not working right now. Screw it. That's how live YouTube works sometimes. But let's get into the reason we're here. I'm your host, Coach Evans, here with Sip2Tally's Film, and today we're gonna talk about my top 5 quarterbacks. And you got a top 10 Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Wednesday. Top 5 quarterbacks. It was a struggle to even do these top 5 because the quarterback class is so weak, so watered down. And not to call any of these players weak because they were way better than I ever could have been. But I just didn't see 10 guys that deserved for me to put the time in to make the list. So here's my top 5 right here. Now I got a little comment about each one of them. It's going to be quick. We're going to hit it and quit it. We're going to hit it and be out. Let's go. Alright, here we go. Starting number 5, Sam Howell. Sam Howell played in North Carolina. Had a way better sophomore year than he did junior year, but still decided to come out. His sophomore year, they were explosive. They were an explosive team. They had weapons all over the place. Didn't have quite as many weapons as the year before, and his play kind of suffered a little bit. But still, can make almost every throw. The only throw I think he struggles with is that sideline out route from the other hash, which gonna be a real grown man throw. And it's really a grown man throw in college, but it'll be a little easier in NFL because the hashes are so close together. But that throw is really hard in high school. It's a little bit easier in college, and it's not easy, but it's easier in high school. I mean, in pros, and that's without defense trying to intercept the ball and whatnot. But Howell's number 5. Desmond Ridder came in, and Cincinnati just had an overall good team. They had they had the defensive end Sanders, they had the linebacker, they had the 2 corners, they had the receiver Pierce. They had a darn good breakout year, and all those guys going pro, and Ridder capitalized on it. Defense kept giving the ball back. Offense, he was balanced, so to speak, and he was able to hit Pierce on some jump ball things and down the field because he can fly and he's a big guy. And he just basically the 4th best quarterback in his draft class to me. Anything spectacular? Not really. Solid decision maker. Helped his team to the Bowl Championship Series? No. Playoffs. It's playoffs. I forgot what they called it, the acronym they called it. Y'all know what I'm talking about. But Ridder capitalized on the team around him, and he was a good leader. I don't want to call him a game manager because there were some times where he had to go win the game. But overall, he just used the weapons around him, and they were in the AAC. So, what can you say too much about that? Matt Corral. And I hope I spelled this right. I don't know if I did. It might be 2 R and 1 L. I think it is 2 R's and 1 L. I think I misspelled it. But Matt Corral from Ole Miss, the ball pops out of his arm, out of his hand. He can make every throw. There's no doubt in my mind Matt Corral can make every throw. And again, I know I misspelled it. I can't go back and fix it, but maybe that charge to my head, not my heart. Can make every throw, imaginable to a QB. He can throw on the run, can throw across his body, which you don't like him to do. The short throw, the deep throw, with touch, he can make every throw. The only reason he's number 3, spotty decision maker sometimes. Spotty decision maker sometimes. But as far as the ball coming out of his hands, he can do it. Extremely gifted arm, hell of an arm talent. That's Matt Corral from Ole Miss. Kenny Pickett from Pittsburgh. What didn't he do this year? He was a lot more agile than I thought. Could run. He's a heady football player, real smart. And that fake slide, that was a thing of beauty. And the only way you can fake slide and it to be like as legendary as it is to score on it too. But what takes it over the top, they changed the rule the next week. You can't fake slide no more. So that's how legendary that one play is from Kenny Pickett. Not saying that's the reason he's number 2, because he can make all the throws. His arm is not as live as Matt Corral, but he makes great decisions with the ball. He makes great decisions with the football. Don't turn it over much. And he's just a heady guy. And then the best of this draft class for me is Malik Willis. Can run when you need to. Is not quote-unquote a runner, though. The deep ball is a beautiful thing. I don't know if you saw his pro day and some of the deep balls he threw at Liberty. I think, and if I'm not mistaken, Malik transferred from Auburn. Correct me if I'm wrong, chat box or in the comment section. I think Malik transferred from Auburn. Or he transferred down to Liberty. But I think it's from Auburn. Correct me if I'm wrong. But he can make every throw. He's smart. Everything that I say is positive about the 4 guys below him, you can put it all into Malik Willis. He's a smart football player. Doesn't turn the ball over a lot. The deep ball is extremely accurate and beautiful. The quick passing game, he can catch it and get it out. The RPO game is there. Or the RPO game is definitely there with Matt Corral too. I forgot to mention that. The RPO game is there. The play action game is there. And the decision making. So I ain't going to spend too much time with these quarterbacks because I don't really like to talk about them that much, especially going to the draft, because the whole draft is a crapshoot. But messing with these quarterbacks is an even bigger crapshoot. So I ain't going to hold you too long. Tomorrow you'll get the top 5 inside linebackers. Saturday you'll get the top 10 DBs. I'm finna go enjoy some NBA basketball, man. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you chose to be here with me. I appreciate you guys and see you tomorrow. Peace.